Okay, I think that's enough. I think we're just about ready to start. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to NevByte Has a Goer. And this time we are going to play Tomb Raider Legend. Now, this one has been a long time teased, and we're finally actually getting around to doing it. So, I had the spontaneous idea after watching Worldly Gamers streams, one of my followers, to do what's known as a no loads, no meds challenge. Now, it's only going to be a practice this time, but the idea of the challenge is supposed to be you cannot use medipacks in any way whatsoever, and you cannot load the game if you die. Because it's a practice, we're going to be. I think unless we're not supposed to do that in a practice, in which case feel free to point it out to me. We're going to be a little bit lenient on the loading while we're getting a feel for everything. But we're trying to use as least medipacks as we can. I have tried to go into this game a little bit further, and I know there's some bits where we're going to be running into excuse me. We're going to be running into a little bit of trouble, and might be a little bit slower than anticipated. But this is just a little bit of a dipping our feet in the water, just seeing how it goes. So, if you don't know what Tomb Raider Legend is, it was released in 2006, and it was the first game released by Crystal Dynamics, who currently create the Tomb Raider games, based around. Well, it's basically a soft reboot, I suppose, and Lara is looking for a specific artifact in connection to her past, as will soon become a running theme with a lot of Crystal Dynamics' games, but we'll just get started anyway. It's a nice touch there that Core Designer still got a little bit of a copyright on there anyway. Oh yeah. I do have a bit of a cold, so love this intro, by the way. Nice. Love the movie font as well. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is, at least for the first couple of levels, we're going to be putting on next generation content. Now, if it's off, it would look something more akin to what you'd see on the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube versions of the game. Next gen, if you turn it on, resembles more the Xbox 360 version, which is the version I had when I was younger. So we turn that on. Ooh, that looks nice. However, there's a problem with this in one of the levels. What have I just turned off? Oh. Turn the shadows off as well. Yeah, there's supposed to be a technical fault with one of the levels. This one I'd left the game off of Kazakhstan. Where if you have next gen, I don't know if it's specifically to do with this, but when I turned it off, I didn't have any other issues. With it, when I had next generation content on, that meant it would crash the desktop and give me a fatal error all the time. We're gonna have a go anyway, and I'm gonna turn it off before we reach Ghana. But if it gives us a similar problem, then I'll just have to abandon the idea of a no loads no meds challenge. So I'm just gonna shut up now, and I'm just gonna start a new game. Even though I'm gonna probably regret this, we'll probably try it on hard difficulty and see what that gets us. Oh. Just a tick. I know where we're going wrong here. You haven't missed much. It was just Lara, basically freezing in Kazakhstan. Okay. Yeah, I only just noticed that because I had the stream running on my phone as well.
Things.
A big rock, and she won't say why.
Oh, well. Where would the suspense be otherwise?
Okay, before we go any further, let me just make sure I've actually turned the mic back on. I usually get quite paranoid in regards to this, so okay, that's fine. And I'm just not talking, and then all you can hear is the game, so... Yeah, so here's Tomb Raider Legend. As I say, from what I remember, it was the first game made by US-based studio Crystal Dynamics, who were known for things like Gex and Legacy of Kain. And I think the Legacy of Kain team were the ones who made this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I like... From what... Say what you will about the games, but I like the Crystal Dynamics games. In both of the forms, Legends, Anniversary, Underworld, and the Survivor games as well. So, I mean, they do something a bit different from the core classic ones. You've got your I can't even remember what I was going to say now. And they kind of have a little bit of wide open areas rather than level based.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor and check your PDA.
It still works, if that's what you're wondering.
Cool. They said it was waterproof. You should be able to swim with it, no problem. Unless you eat it, then you'll have to wait an hour.
Oh, will anybody remember PDAs? I never actually had one. These days don't have to actually have an iPad either, but there you go. Okay, so basically, what this run is meant to be is a little bit of a feasibility check, really. I mean, what I mean by that is the potential to build on this as if I keep practicing and doing the runs as the things to build on. If I'm sucking too badly at this, I will put this on the back burner and go through it another time and just finish this one like a straight
Look away from the screen now.
But otherwise, if we can do something of this, we might actually do more with it. Nothing too soon will make Lara only grab with one hand. Well, why? One thing I did forget to mention before we started is somebody actually followed us while
Deep
we were
This will be a long trip otherwise.
off stream.
I forgot you were such an
Jen.
optimist.
Thank you. If you're in attendance, thank you for following. And if you're not in attendance but you will be later, I'll be sure to give you a features again there. She does a lot of Tomb Raider playthroughs as well. She completed a Pistol Value run of Tomb Raider 1, which was pretty cool. Okay, I think we're not doing too badly so far, he says. I mean, I'm not expecting to run into trouble in Bolivia, but if I die in here, this will be quite embarrassing.
Copy that. I'm here, but I don't see no climber. Yeah, well, I can't shoot on sight if I can't see nobody. Got worked up thinking I'd put someone down today. Now there's nothing. He owes me one. Hell yeah, I'll tell Rutland myself. You know it. Get the radio. It's a snipe hunt anyhow. You saw
Oh, why don't I help you out with that?
Any idea who he is or who he works for?
I haven't the foggiest. He's deliberately unremarkable.
Is that good or bad?
It's deliberate, which isn't good.
And so deliberate that I can't actually even see him when he's dropping the water. Right. So yeah, I do like Legends puzzles. I mean, they're easy to figure out, but I like how you try and make use of the physics in the environment, which is, I mean, you got that with Cause ones as well, but because they were more on a grid, you can't really go as far with them in the environment as you could have done with this. They are a bit, as I say, they are easy, like this giant shiny thing. Press Q to throw the grapple at shimmering metallic objects.
Swear to God.
So what? It jumped out and started swinging?
Yeah, sort of danced around, screaming and yelling, whatever.
Yeah? Well, I would have kicked the hell out of it.
Yeah, whatever, man. Came flying at me straight.
There we go. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Who are these guys? The question is, why go to this much trouble to cause some ruins?
Quiet.
I was going to say, this could go either really well or embarrassingly bad. One thing I was going to do is maybe keep a tally of how many medipacks and how many loads I've used, but I don't think I'm going to need that just yet. I know there's another variant like no loads, no meds or secrets, but given the amount of them in Legends, I don't think we're going to do that just yet. Maybe a casual one, I'm not going to be a speed or anything like that. Cool. Lara, don't. Oh, that was, that would have probably ended the run right there. And if this was recordable, we would have snapped the neck. Oh, no. Well, we're all starting at a disadvantage, aren't we? Do be careful. Do bear with me. And this time, Lara, don't go diving off the edge. So if we grapple off there. I thought there was going to be somebody here, but apparently not. Already, because I've got a little cock up before, diving off the edge of the bridge. So we're going to have to play this very, very tactfully. This is not going to go very well. Oh, This is going to require some creativity. One thing you can do in Legends is pick up alternate weapons from guards who will drop them. Oh, that's our first death already. So yeah, if we had that at full health, we'll probably be a bit better. maybe if we add another
Found her!
Again, I would like to stress this is not an actual attempt, it's just practice. Just so we can figure out different strategies for different levels.
She's here somewhere. She got away.
Preferably not messing around with idiots.
Sounded permanent.
Death by irony is always painful. Amateurs.
Maybe just grab another weapon just in case. I meant to turn the flashlight off, but I turned the You know what? Let's just start this again, because it's a bit... Because we've already screwed this up once. Yeah, let's just start this again anyway.
I've been looking for certain artifacts. Well, for some time. And an old friend working in the powers has tipped me off about a rather promising rumour.
What sort of artifacts? Hey. Unless you eat it, then you'll have to wait an hour.
Okay, so if you've just joined us, practice we've already screwed up once. We somehow ended up slow-mo diving off the, ledge, and we ended up getting killed by the henchman. And I ended up, I had to turn my flashlight off. I accidentally had to use a medipack, so we're just going to start straight again, just so we're not, just because that was just a bit of a false start. Right. But hey, it's a practice.
The
not an
video is
actual
going to
thing,
make me
so...
sick if you keep on swinging, Lara.
Look away from the screen then.
I wonder if it'd be worth, because I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. It might be better remapping one of the different hotkey functions there, maybe. Oh, we can't skip this one. Oh dear.
Careful.
Deep breath, Sip. This will be a long trip otherwise.
I forgot you were such an optimist.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not an optimist about this challenge anyway. Like I said, just screw up a little bit. If we screw up, I think we'll just keep going just so we can try and do a bit better next time. But if we screw up a bit too much, I think we'll just restart the whole thing with just a bit of a false start by that point.
Copy that. I'm here, but I don't see no climb.
You don't see a
Hell
climb.
yeah, I'll tell Ron.
Any idea who he is or who he works for?
I haven't the foggiest. He's deliberately unremarkable.
Is that good or bad?
It's deliberate. which isn't good.
It isn't. Maybe grab that relic then. I didn't ever grab that last time. So, how is everyone? I had a particularly interesting week anyway with, what?
Swear to God.
So what? It jumped out and started swinging?
Yeah, sort of danced around, screaming and yelling, whatever.
Yeah? Well, I would have kicked the hell out of it.
An interesting
Yeah, whatever,
thing
man.
about it
Been
was,
flying out and screaming monkey talk like that.
Amazon.
That's the first thing that popped into my head.
I bought the Hill HD collection from a third-party seller. Which was fine, I got it.
Who are these guys? The question is, why go to this much trouble to guard some ruins?
And a few weeks later, I got the exact same another copy of the game from me. I'm just thinking, what's going on? So I contacted the seller and he said, they said another copy is meant to go to this buyer with the exact same name as me, but he got it mixed up and sent it to me by accident. So yeah, it's like, so I'm gonna send it back to him, of course, but it's just like, dude, I don't need 2 copies of Silent Hill HD Collection. 1 or 2 are enough. Well, I mean, I've got 2 already, one on PS3, one on 360, and another 360 copy was next to it. It's just weird. And this isn't a blind run either. I was trying to attempt it running blind. I have beaten this game before, and I did do a little bit of a refresher up to Kazakhstan just to see what kind of things this game would involve. So if you want to talk about the game at your leisure, feel free to do so. Yeah, one dive off the edge. This time, okay. Any cutscenes we've already seen, we're just going to skip. Okay. Using environmental hazards to clear the path a bit, which helps massively with these 2 guys down here. So we know there's going to be a guy there on the ledge that we need to get the drop on rather quickly. Okay, so let's see if we can hide behind here. And wait. Oh, no, there's 2 of them. Let's see if we can grab one of their weapons. Can't grab his. One of these guys here, did they drop any? No? Apparently they didn't. Oh, hello. I didn't need to do that slow-mo dive, but I just did it anyway. You can either have it so when you let go the right trigger to aim, or whatever you have on there, Lara will put her guns away, or you can just toggle them like you would the classics. That's what I've got on here. So you press the right trigger to take the guns out. Well, right trigger, sorry, not left trigger, not right trigger, and then she'll put it away. Just let them come to us. Especially when you don't stand in the line of fire, that would help as well.
I'm going in.
Got another weapon here? No. Then this is going to have to require some creativity then.
Draw her fire.
If you want to, you can get up in the bad guy's face if you so choose. That's what I tried to do, at least at one point when I tried the my run anyway. Okay, so switch to pistols. Thank you.
Glad you're on your toes.
It's a useful survival skill.
Yep. As I say, this isn't going to be an all relic run. If we know where they are, we'll grab them, but if we don't, then we're just not going to bother.
What's all this stuff for? Moving heavy materials deeper into the mountain, probably. Sometimes ancient builders had to tunnel around hard rock deposits.
Right, okay, there should be an enemy here in a minute, so just have to be ready for it. Can I grab that chain? Yes, I can. Okay. No, not yet. Okay, we've got a water section. This is going to be fun. Surface just so we know where we're going. So it's that way we're going. Surface up there now. Yes, we can. Another relic. Just to save time on the air.
I know exactly where I am. I'm lost.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, okay. Note to self, keep Lara surfaced when you're doing that sound command, or pause the game at the bare minimum. Oh, this is going to put us at another disadvantage already. It'll be around the corner.
Is it a jaguar? Why predators attack prey larger than themselves is a mystery.
And a pity.
And he's disappeared. Oh dear.
Is that a skeleton monkey or a person? Spooky.
The levels themselves, I'm not too worried about learning how to do that. But as I said before, there are certain sections that I do worry about. Might be better dragging it back from this way, just in case I get crushed. Right, there should be another animal down there.
Looks like you're going forward. Yes, but how?
With patience and persistence.
I have a feeling we're probably going to die down here. This is going to be a running theme throughout this stream. Damn it. Alright, do we keep going or restart again from here? So as I say, let's just practice just to... if we screw up too much, we'll restart, but... so far, we're not using back, that's a good thing.
Someone picked an unfortunate place to hunt.
They did. Okay, so again, this forward. Oh dearie me. Yeah, more gravity, more weight. Okay, that's one. I think we just need 2 more now. One thing I will say about Legend, the puzzles can be a little bit more, maybe a bit more complex, and more often than not, it's normally just.
Man, this place is weird and complicated. It probably wasn't so back when it was fully furnished. We're looking at the stripped-down version of what's left 1,000 years later.
They're not supposed to say that, are they? Until say again, they're not really supposed to say that until you've done the thing. So they might end up saying that Is that lined up actually? Here we go. Back there. Oh. I do apologise. We're going to be playing Legends, and also in January he's trying to start one of the classic Tomb Raiders. I was thinking Tomb Raider 1. So perhaps I'm hoping to go through the classic Tomb Raider 1. It won't be a no loads, no meds challenge like this one's supposed to be, but we've already died once. Again, this is only a practice, not the real thing. What else was I going to say? But yeah, I'm hoping to go just casually play them all in order. Because I like the on the secret with the classics. Very few of them have I actually finished without cheating. I know. Insane. So hopefully that's just something to remedy that with. Okay, now when we get to QTEs, now I'm playing again on a Xbox 360 controller, and where it recognises the prompts, it recognises them if you press the directions on the analog stick. It doesn't remember them on the D-pad, so that'll be something I'll have to keep in mind. Actually, can I get that relic from here? Give it a go. Yeah, give it a try. Probably a silver one, innit? Yeah. Silver relic. I really like with the auto grab as well. A lot of people credit it as one of Legends' conventions, but technically you had it in AOD. I mean, I think you had to, from what I remember, you had to press a button to grab onto a ledge there, but you didn't have to hold onto it like you would the classics. If you wanted to, you could just let go, and let go of the button and you should just hang on still. No, I don't think we're going to get that. Again, let's just carry on.
Oh, damn! Move! Move! You in one piece?
And still breathing, yes.
Just about. Oh god. I remember what this place is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. God. Oh dearie me. Alright, I'm just going to take a quick break just to get a bit of water. And we will be right back. Right, okay, I've had a bit of water and I've given myself a bit of time to calm down from my chesty cough a bit. So let's just get back right into it. Right, so if you've just joined us, well again our run's not going too well already. We died because of our very stupid mistake. I left Lara underwater while I was trying to play a sound effect, and we were.
It's the center of the evil Gobrak Empire. None of this appears in any of the literature, but I'd say they're ceremonial in nature.
If that's the case, it's not a ceremony I'm keen on witnessing.
So yeah, we've already had one death so far. But again, as I say, as I keep reiterating, it's practice and not a real thing. Right. Jump over here. and wanted me. I think I mentioned this to the Worldly Gamer if I tried to accidentally hit a medipack. And we've done that at least. We've done that at least twice so far. One has been trying to turn the light off because I've been using. I think I might be better using my finger rather than my thumb because to set off a medipack and I'm just trying to turn the light off. But hey, okay, right. This is probably near the end of Bolivia anyway. And object models. Now, you unlock the time trial. To attempt it, select load level, select time trial as your difficulty. Well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, had about one death and one accidental medipack used. So I think we've not done too badly for our first level of practice. And we did have to restart because one of them, we thought the first one was basically a false start. But we'll see what Peru is like. Took us, what, 25 minutes? That's not bad, actually. Not too bad. If we can get times like that, we'll be on easy streets. That's not the outfit, wait. Oh, yeah, it's Croft Mananex, isn't it?
All right, who was that?
You've heard of the Rutlands, right? From the States? Well, you just met the senator's youngest son, James Rutland. Went to West Point, and that's about all he's done.
Call up the footage, please.
Welcome home, Lady Croft. Will your hand luggage require emptying or filling?
Winston, take a look at this. It's almost identical, just configured differently.
Identical to what?
Something I saw a long time ago in Nepal, miles from any pre-Incan culture.
And you believe this to be a fragment of the sword? What sword?
More
Winston,
likely
what's up with
another
your
of its
eyes?
kind. Zip, I want you to find out what you can about this Rutland, particularly where he is at the moment.
Try Peru. You talked about Paraíso.
He did imply there's information about the artifacts there.
He said you've been to Paraíso. What happened there? And who's Amanda?
Alistair, go over these images and see what you can work out. Zip, ring Anaya and see if she can meet me in Paraíso Saturday morning.
Hello, Mark. How are you? Mark is here. Yay.
They don't seem quite so keen on visitors these days.
Well, hey, you're the one with the guns.
You can't blame me for knowing how to accessorize. Any word from Anaya?
She said she'd meet you at the statue in the marketplace.
At least we'll have our privacy.
Right, Mark, to fill you in on how the practice is going, we've already had to restart once because it's already been a bit of a false start. The second time we've had a couple of stupid mistakes. Lara was ending up close to death because I didn't pause the game or let her come up for air while I was trying to put down a sound command, which led us dying to a Jaguar not long afterwards. And also, because I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, when I turn the light on, I don't know if I just moved the finger over the button. starting an accidentally hit a medipack as well. Legend. I don't know if my Alexa's just piped up on there, but each time she must have thought I was talking to her. Legend is probably the worst game to start with no loads, no nerves. It's probably one of the hardest. Oh well, thank you. I don't know why I chose this one actually. It was either this or Chronicle, because probably either this or Tomb Raider Chronicles is probably the Tomb Raiders I'm most familiar with. Again, that's probably not saying. I mean, oh wait, we got to do this. Ready? Woo! Yeah, as I say, I mean, I have played the other Tomb Raider games, but arguably either Legend or Chronicles is probably the one that's more close to so it's a choice between one of those two, anyway. Oh.
Hello, Lara. You realize that the streets were not deserted a moment ago.
And I've been trying so hard to blend in. I hope I'm the one that frightens them and not something else.
There's nothing here. Just a heap of pottery shards, littered with the bodies of old friends. If I knew this was where it would lead, I would never have told you about Bolivia.
Yet here you are.
La Paz is not so far away.
Neither is the past.
Lara, go! I'll catch up!
As I say, my strategy I've found so far
Keep an eye on
is
herself.
environmental
Tell her I'll find it when I've sorted out this lot.
and basically just moving, not stopping wrong thing. Can I pick up that rifle? Oh. No, 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 no. We'll be right in a minute. Oh, very light. Okay, bear with me 1 minute. Bear with me. Whoop. Okay, might actually tone them down in the options as well on the on Streamlabs. Bear with me. Okay, if I turn this down a couple of decibels, that should be... Okay, we'll leave it at 69 and... Wait a minute, actually. I was going to say leave it at 69 and 69, but we'll tone it down a bit more. About 50, and let's just see how that goes.
Keep her spinning!
69. Nice. Yeah, is that any better volume-wise? Oh, hello. Don't think I didn't see you there. Oh, good. Right. I think we're going to need Mr. Assault Rifle for this. Let's see if we can drop down.
Target in range!
Just keep on the move.
Tossing a flat! Shoot to kill! Get around her!
Right, switch the pistols. on there.
Take her out! Grenade!
Whoa. Ah, dear. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, just so we're clear as far as practice goes, you can get away. That was very majestic. Just so I know, Mark, as far as practice runs go, do you still have to restart when you die, or is that from the actual attempts themselves? Just continue on. Yeah, I thought that was what it is. Just wanted to make sure. Right. That didn't do anything to him, and I'm nearly dead again already. Oh, here we go. Hello, that's where you come from. Okay. From what I remember, because I did a little bit of a refresher course before I tried doing this, got up to Kazakhstan. I think the place where the run has the best chance of basically going to shit is the motorcycle section, which is coming up in just a minute. Nice. Whoa. Is he dead? No, he's not.
Anaya called on her cell. She's got mercenaries after her.
Tell her I'm on my way.
Right.
That could have gone better, if I if I do say so. Okay, so the motorcycle section's analog stick just to keep the Lara's speed up on her bike, and left trigger to shoot, and basically just that's it. Just have to avoid obstacles and shoot enemies. Now, I have tried, one of my initial fears until I did the refresher course on this was I thought medipacks would restore your health if you drove over them, but it turns out they don't, so I'm just fine with that, fine and dandy.
Yeah, Lara! On your way through!
Zig, you're getting a little bit too excited about this.
There's the first one.
Hello. One thing I found does help is you keep your distance away from the bikers on the tracks. I mean, I was going to say you take less damage, but that couldn't be any further from the truth. Or at least try and keep them one at a time, or... Well, okay, I don't really have a plan.
Fireworks in Peru! I love it!
Yeah, he's a little bit too overexcited about explosives.
There's the first one.
Oh, that is not gonna be good for her pelvis, put it that way. And virtually everything else. That was my fault. I was looking at the chat rather than the screen. Yeah, I'm just concentrating.
Fireworks in Peru! I love it!
Right, maybe we try slowing down.
There's the first one.
Keep your finger off the stick while you're shooting the guy. Lyle seems to be shooting everywhere but the guy on the bike. I see. Oh, I see. So if we take the finger off the stick and just slow down while you're shooting, better chance. That makes sense, I suppose. Oh boy. So how has everybody's week been? See, this is where the run can easily go to hell.
Whoa! Watch out! There's the first one.
Oh, that was lucky. Right up in the air. You just switch to PC, that's fine. As I say, I'm not talking too much. I just want to try and concentrate on this motorbike section. I found if you slow down, it's easier to hit the guys on the bike. Because I don't think you can evade them on like I don't know if it just makes it loud again. Okay. Let's tone it down to about 38. Maybe tone the voice option down as well. About 70. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm like on this. About. Oh, we'll turn it to about 69. That should do it. Because I think Zip's overexcited excitability can be a bit frightening at loud volumes, to say the least. How did you even have to kill them? If it goes, you can just evade them.
Target in range. That's right. Fly over.
We'll try evading them and see if that works.
Yeah, Lara. Bomb your way through. There's the first one.
Mind you, I don't think you actually can get ahead of them, can you? No, I don't think you can. Go in the opposite direction they're going. At this point. Oh no. Okay, so if you...
Fireworks in Peru! I love it! There's the first one.
Yes, thank you, Dick. Press G, what would that be on the input? Oh, I wasn't even looking at the streaking down when that happened. Regret this immediately.
Whoa! Watch out!
It doesn't help as well that I've got this on Tomb Raider hard difficulty, which is
There's the first
which
one.
I may or may not regret when doing this, but let's find out. There we go. Got rid of them without taking too much damage. Hopefully, we can get rid of the others before we get the next checkpoint. Okay, so ramming them works as well. If again, because it practices, if we take too many attempts, I'll use a med kit just to keep things moving. Obviously, I won't be able to do that in the actual attempt, but
Bomb your way through.
it's just to keep things moving.
There's the first one.
Already a false start. And you end up crashing straight into the wall. Oh boy. I had a bit of a problem with the Kazakhstan motorbike section as well,
Watch out!
which is something I should probably try and practice as well.
There's the first one.
We'll work on doing that without one next time. Come on, just die already.
That's right. Fly over those bastards.
He's having a look at that point next. Oy vey.
Woo-hoo! Fireworks in Peru! I love it! There's the first one.
What did I do there? Did I take them both out?
That's right. Fly over those bastards.
Whoa. Well, that was lucky. Ah, this motorcycle section. Right, shoot.
Whoa! Watch out!
Right, one guy coming up. Just start shooting.
There's the first one.
Then three more. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, Laura! Bomb your way through. There's the first one.
Thought I was gonna cough then, but don't mind me. At least until we can get to the next checkpoint. Oh, good. We've got the bridge.
They blew up the bridge!
Roger, Laura.
I think it was this section that made me regret choosing Legend for the melee mod pretty much immediately. Let me just put my light on because it's getting a little bit dark in here. Laptop's table there, so I can get myself untangled from. Four of you.
Take the shot. Open fire. That's right. Fly over those bastards.
Checkpoint soon. Yes. Hello, city. Section wasn't in spirit with the challenge at all, because we have to use a few packs to get the pace moving, but good foundation to work on for when if we do practice this again. Let me just go see what my cat wants.
Changed much. What are a few years after all, when stacked atop thousands more?
There's something I didn't tell you before. I think Amanda might not have died down there.
Is that what this is about? Closure?
Isn't that what it's all about? Why we dig up the past? To understand it?
I am an engineer, Lara. I build for the future. I don't dwell in the past.
You will someday. Eventually, everyone does.
Lara! Get down here, you slacker! Jason says we're about to break through.
In a minute, Amanda. We have some structural concerns.
Would you just get down here?
Right, Right, so we've got a classic Lara outfit. Yes, we have brought flares. Thank you, Amanda. Rubber leotard, blue shirt, khaki shorts. No pistols, sadly, but we have got flares. Ooh, that booty. Booty. Right.
The planks over the sinkhole broke, so you're gonna have to swing across.
Okay. Oh. Can't imagine any of your team swinging across this, Amanda.
You're lagging.
You're such a tourist.
I'm a what? I'm a tourist. Ah, bloody tourist, spoiling everything. What the? I don't think I'm meant to be here yet. Okay.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, God. What's happened?
You're still listening, you're just working on your TRLE, that's fine. How's it coming along? Mark, I think we've just accidentally... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, alright, we've just skipped a couple of, we just skipped something. We'll just trigger this first.
What's happening? Amanda! Amanda! Can you hear me? Amanda!
Yeah, I did realise that. I just realised I normally go for the Amanda cave in first. I just didn't realise you could go here before you ran into that anyway. But yeah, as I say, because it's practice, not a thing. But we did have to use at least a couple of medipacks for the motorcycle section to keep things moving. But it's a good foundation to work on when. It's a good foundation to work on for future practices, anyway. Hang on, I'll just see what my cats want. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's going well. You've done about 10% of it. Yeah, from what you shared on your Discord, it looks really good so far. But yeah, that's a handy trick to know if we're going to do this again. If we can go straight here without seeing the scene where Amanda gets trapped.
My God.
Lara! Over here!
Kent? What's going on?
It killed Oscar.
What did?
I don't know. I didn't see. This gate won't budge. Get me out.
It's all right. What?
There's a hole above me. You've got to get me out. Hurry, we've got to get out of here.
Okay, Kent, keep your pants on. we're gonna... let's get this ball out the way.
Hurry, Lara! He's gonna come back!
Hang on! I'm coming!
Oh, Kent, shut up. Is there a certain angle I need to position myself with this? There we
It's
go.
coming! Damn it, Lara!
I'm almost there!
Here we go.
Hey, I think I see a light!
Stay there, Kent. I'm coming down.
You're not dead yet.
Amanda? Amanda! It's her!
Wait! Kent!
Okay. Ooh. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry, Demon Abomination, but I have to go. Go do Tomb Raider things. I'd hope you understand. I don't want to know why I'm talking incredibly posh in regards to a demon, but I don't fucking know. Come on, is that gonna land on the pad? Sort of. Go.
Lara! Jason's dead! Everybody's dead!
There's something... I don't know what it was. I only saw...
No!
Mommy!
That's a rather polite expression when you're facing a demon from hell. Mine would probably be replaced with several swear. My scream in terror running away from that thing will probably be followed by several swear words. Okay. Doing alright so far. This section's normally not too bad anyway. Because you don't really have any danger save for the demon thing following you.
Amanda!
I think this stone unlocks the door.
I don't like it. Are you sure you're reading it properly?
That thing is coming. You have a better idea?
The door might be trapped.
We're trapped. Oh, God!
Hello.
Amanda, run!
She told us to go. Well, I guess she's dead. Well, obviously, I know what happens, but you know, a little bit of a realistic here. She's definitely dead.
To be perfectly honest, I think this is a terrible idea. Everyone agreed to leave things as they were.
I will as much as I can. But from what Rutland said, I'm sure there's a clue down there about what killed my mother. I have to go back.
There's no use trying to enter at the same point. It's caved in.
The river had to get in there somehow.
I'll leave you to figure out the how. I can't go down there. I'm sorry.
It's fine, really. If there's any trouble, call Zip and he'll patch you through. Don't take any chances. I'm not losing any more of my friends.
So, how you getting in?
The same way as the water, I hope. If you get a call from Anaya, patch her through straight away. I'm a little concerned about leaving her by herself.
I'll keep her company.
Right. Now, from what... The one strategy I've got with underwater sections here is just try and figure out where you're meant to be going, which is in this case going to be straight down, surface, and then just head straight down. Come up for air. I must say, for 2006, this still looks great graphically. I mean, Lara looks great, the environment looks great, the water looks great as well. If there's one thing modern games have gotten right, is how to make water look really good. Now what are we? This is probably about the way it comes, so I'll just get some air. Okay, so go back to the other side and just figure out where you need to go, which again I think is just straight down. Which apparently, from what I remember from doing this section, is you barely make it with barely any air left going through here. Okay, so immediately come up for air. Right. If I remember correctly, this is time, but they're right next to each other anyway, so you don't have to wait very long. Well, you don't need very long is what I meant to say. Actually, quickly come up for air just before you get the last two. Go.
It was Amanda's.
High tops don't fall off your feet that easy.
It's been unlaced. I never imagined she could have survived.
There was a lot of water. She still might not have.
To be fair, he is right. Where could she have gone in that time? I'm going to turn the flashlight on here, but I can see it anyway.
It tells the story of the last queen of Tiwanaku. Her father was king, but she was lost and raised by a warrior. She became queen after a shaman named Tunupa discovered her royal heritage.
Tunupa is another name for Viracocha, their god of creation.
The shaman brought her to Lake Titicaca, where she borrowed his staff, an object of great power.
According to myth, Viracocha originally lived in the lake.
The god of indoor plumbing.
She led her people into an era of peace. After many years of wise and just rule, there was some sort of power struggle. She died shortly thereafter, and she was carried off in a boat to paradise.
Remind you of something?
The King Arthur myth. Yes, the similarities are striking.
King Arthur? A little help here?
It's the same story. A youth, unaware of his royal blood, rises from obscurity to become a wise king with the help of a friendly wizard and his magical staff or sword, and afterwards he's transported to paradise.
Many cultures share similar legends. The Great Flood, for example. Everyone's got that one too.
Yeah, so the King Arthur myth. Interesting. Wasn't there a Disney movie based around the King Arthur myth, The Sword and the Stone? I've still not seen that. I do want to give that a little go. Might be on Disney Life, who knows?
Lara, get out of there!
Remember, analog stick, not D-pad.
Phew. Nice footwork.
Why, thank you.
Wow, this place is amazing. Might be a good place to use the rad mode of your binoculars.
You could be right.
But we're not going to use the red mode, so because I'm thinking we at least somewhat know what we're doing. So you need to drop some balls into these square things here. Drop some balls. That doesn't sound. That didn't come out right.
The Queen's shaman. A dais with a sword set into it, or in this case, Viracocha's staff. This is it.
Do you believe it's the same one we saw in Tiwanaku?
There's more than just one dais, but possibly.
So the shaman would be Merlin, and the staff would be whatever the hell King Arthur's sword was called.
It's called coincidence.
Funny name for a sword.
Say what you will about Zip and Alistair, but I love the banter between them sometimes. I was gonna say, 'cause I love Zip's. I love their quips pretty much.
Oh, I like that one.
It was nice, but it was in the way.
Now, I can't remember which one goes in where. I think that one goes in. Let's try that one.
Wow. That must have impressed the villagers back then.
I know it impresses me.
Okay, I think this is the right one because otherwise we're going to be playing with balls pretty much all day. Now I'll stop that now. I'll stop that now. That one's a bit too forced. Okay, it's supposed to jump up there. I suppose you should, when you come to streaming stuff like this, you need to know your role. Don't even know what that even means. It's just a very bad pun. So that one will go the other side.
I must say, I'm impressed, Lara. This is magnificent.
It's quite the display, isn't it?
I'd say we'll go for another hour, half hour, then we'll call it for today and then see what we want to do with this from there.
Look at her.
Might go a bit longer
She's
depending on how it goes.
beautiful. We were so close before. So close.
Wonderful, Lara.
Do you notice anything familiar about her sword?
That's what Rutland was holding.
Except this is just a ceremonial copy. And what do we have here? The tip has broken off. My God. I had no idea it looked like this. I've seen this before, at Waseda University in Japan. But I didn't know it had anything to do with these artifacts.
Hell, I'll get a hold of him right now.
It's not there anymore. It was stolen by Shogo Takamoto.
Takamoto? Yakuza is nothing to mess with, Lara.
I don't care, Zip. I want that piece. Arrange a meeting.
Okay, but... Hang on. I got Anaya calling on her cell. I'm patching her through.
Lara, can you hear me? Those bastards from town are here, and they're coming down after you.
Well, this is a tomb. I'll make them feel at home.
Yeah, this should be fun to make it back without using any med packs.
Sorry, I wasn't keeping track of Anaya. I got distracted. But she seems safe for now.
It's all right. Just let me know if our mercenary friends get any closer to her.
Got it.
How will you make it back with the floor missing?
I suppose I'll have to take the high road back.
You take the high road, I'll take the low road. Lara, don't be a pleb. I'm sure there's another relic in here, but we're not going to bother with that.
I don't see anything. You?
Think she fell down there? Maybe we got lucky.
I haven't had any luck today.
How's the knee?
How's my ass?
Help me, ass. Right now I can't see from up here. Okay, that's already not a good start. Okay, so this is going to require a bit of creativity.
I'm getting nothing from either of them. Maybe the radios are everywhere. Find her! Find her!
Oh dear.
Find anything? See anything?
Right, if we go back up here. This is going to be a miracle if I get this in one go. I thought that was caved in. Oh. Oh, did we drain the water, did we? Okay. Excuse me. Right. This is going to be fun. I'm probably gonna die. Yep, I died.
Jaguar, then. Whatever.
Zip, have you still got an eye on the other line?
Yeah.
Tell her to get under the jeep. Someone's coming.
Why wasn't she already under the jeep? Unless she was in it. That it? Oh.
I hope you found what you were looking for, because I am never coming here again.
I was right. This is all she left behind.
She got out and didn't tell us? Why has she been hiding all these years?
Maybe not hiding, exactly. Just not keeping in touch with old friends. Perhaps she found or learned something down there that she wanted to keep to herself. Zip, did you speak to Takamoto?
Eventually. He didn't want to see you, so I reminded him how much you hate the word no.
I'm a horrible conversationalist. I trust he wants to get together on neutral ground.
You'll love this. He wants to meet at Toru Nishimura's offices across the street from his penthouse.
Nishimura? Takamoto doesn't know we're friends.
Nope. All he knows is Nishimura's hosting a corporate party tomorrow night, and you'll meet him there.
Better and better. All right then, I'm heading there straight away. I'll need to find something to wear, though.
Make sure it's fabulous, whatever you do. Took me an hour to do, and most of that is probably on the motorcycle section, but we'll just move on. Off to Japan next.
What exactly happened last time you and Takamoto got together?
He was trying to pass off forged relics from the Asuka period, and conventional reason doesn't work with Yakuza.
But you let him go.
And now we're going to have a useful conversation. It's turned out quite nicely.
Lara, got a call from Nishimura. He's in his office, so he won't be mingling. The bartender will hook you up with him, though.
Ever predictable.
Nice. I just noticed she's got a backpack like a handbag. Yeah, it's a backpack, a little handbag strap.
Good evening. I believe Nishimura-san is expecting me.
Ah, Lady Croft. He is in his office down the hall behind you. I will let him know you're coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Office down the hall, which is it here? No, that's the lift, I believe.
Welcome, Lara. You have been enjoying my little party.
Totemo tanoshindeemos, Nishimura-san. When Takamoto arrives, however, it may cause you some inconvenience.
Take care. He is a very dangerous man when his interests differ from yours.
You'd be amazed how persuasive I can be, even with dangerous men.
I am convinced. I am dangerous too, you remember. But please, enjoy the party while you can, and good luck.
Oh, hello. What's brought you guys to the party?
Be brief, Miss Croft. I have many demands on my time, you understand.
Of course, Takamoto-san. I am looking for a piece, a sword fragment, in the care of Waseda University, or it was until you stole it.
I am not a thief. And you would be wise to avoid such accusations.
Then I suggest we skip to the negotiations.
I don't have any idea what you are talking about.
Of course you do. Just name a price.
Miss Croft, are you deaf?
I don't know. Let's see. Try begging for your life like you did the last time we spoke.
殺せ! 今すぐやれ!
Shoes off. Dart is on. Guns out. Not those guns, I don't know what you're thinking, don't be dirty. Right. As per usual, it's as with these gunfights, it's taking advantage of the hazards and just getting to the bad guys' faces as much as possible. And use the slow-mo dive whenever possible as well.
Where'd you get those?
Basic etiquette. Never arrive at a party empty-handed.
Takamoto has no doubt returned to his penthouse. Do not follow him, Lara. His men will be waiting.
His lobby's a death trap. I know you're into those, but it's not really a winning option.
If I can't go down, I'll go up. How do I get to the roof?
The roof? There is an elevator. Be cautious. There is construction above.
I don't know about this, Lara.
That's why we have to view the problem from a different angle. Namely, the roof. Nishimura gave me the pass to the lift, and I'm on my way.
So the next section, when I tried to do this, I'd imagine Japan didn't give me too much trouble, save for the end of the level. But there was one certain section where I wasn't quite as nimble as I was hoping to be.
All right, that building across the street, that's Takamoto's.
He's likely to be on the top floor. This is going to require some creativity.
Nishimura's gonna bill you for that.
It's not a party until something gets broken.
Well, that's fair. That's fair to be honest. Yeah. Hello? Anybody here? Shooty shooty bang bang?
Lara, what exactly are you doing?
Listen to that. 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds.
Be careful out there. There's more road far below than there is up top.
If you think in the triggers used for acceleration, but they're not, just the stick. What the hell? Why did I do that?
Be careful out there. There's more road far below than there is up top.
It's like I tapped the bridge and she fell off and died.
Lara, this is crazy people stuff.
Oh At least it's the arrow keys and not specific button presses.
Don't ever do that again.
Not on that bike, I won't.
This section over in if I remember is fairly straightforward. Just going from building to building and swinging on poles. I do like the look of Japan. This the Japan level. It's like you got this multicolored, bustling atmosphere that you'd expect of Japan. Oh, there we go. Do I grab onto that? It's shining, so I'm guessing I do. Oh god. Ah, no. Missed the jump. Didn't pull it back a bit close enough. Right, will it come back here? Oh, she magnetised. Well, that was good enough. Oh, good. This is the section I had trouble with because several Yakuza and their dogs will ambush you here. Right, so we have the grenade. Ow.
Okay, it gets worse from here. This is like a Yakuza factory.
Then let's see about shutting it down.
Well, that was interesting to say the least. Yeah, sorry there's no pro strats involved. I'm just winging it from point A to point B here. Oh, just shoot it.
It's not like they don't know you're there.
You'll see them when I do.
Okay, so we just go through this door. Hello? Sorry, I was in the wrong room. Looking for, ow. Yeah, I was looking for ow. That'll do. Don't. And here I was saying Japan didn't give me much trouble. We shoot them? I don't think we can yet.
Looks like there's no way out.
There's always a way, Zip.
Oh, I think you need to grapple them, I think. Do ya? Or can you just shoot them? Oh, you can shoot them.
She's never cared for TV much. She did them a favor. Maybe now they'll read a book for a change.
Or go on the internet, one of the two. I mean, it's 2006.
There could be more out there, Laura. Do be careful.
I do want to try
What
and
a
read some
lovely
more
evening
books
to be
anyway.
outside.
I don't really get to read them too
know what
often,
that
but I'm
means.
hoping to change
I'll
that
get
at
the
some point.
diamond hydronate.
I need to read a bit more. Sorry, Alistair and Zip.
Please don't look down.
Heights don't bother me, Alistair.
Look.
They make me positively nauseous. Like I told her in Bolivia.
I'll try my best to keep my chin up, but I do need to concentrate, if you don't
Hey
mind.
guys, I'm looking down. What are you gonna do about it? I'm looking down. Now we're... Oh, yeah, back on the pole. Oh, whoa, no.
Hurry up, Laura, it's not gonna hold.
I know, Zip.
Hurry, Laura. They'll snap at any second.
Whew, made it. Yeah, once we finish the Japan level, we'll go and raid somebody. Because I need to get myself some dinner. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, hello.
Whoa, hang on. You see that turret down the hall?
Yes. You smell a trap?
I do. Be careful. As lovely as that is, don't you think it's a little big to bring home by yourself? Just let the lady work, buddy. Now that's art with form and function.
Do the same as you did with that crushing block in Bolivia, and just roll it back a bit, just in case the turret decides to shoot you while you're running away.
Made it. How bad you hit?
Very bad
I've
hit.
been better. Let's not do that again.
Very bad. Let's not do that again, indeed, Lara. Oh.
You should not have come here. This is my province, not one of your rotten little tombs.
Tell me about the sword, Takamoto.
What about it? What is it that fascinates you, Ms. Croft?
Let me have a look at it and I'll tell you.
Your persistence will be the death of you.
Oh, ah. Oh, shit. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Okay, Takamoto's split. What next?
Catching him.
admire your straightforward approach.
There's the lift.
Disrespected me. You have broken into my house. You have killed my men.
I've simplified your payroll. And now, if you don't mind, I'll streamline your inventory.
You speak of this? It is the most prized of my collection.
And why is that?
I am fond of recovering objects from dead Englishmen. In this case, one of your crusaders. Some have even said the warmonger was one of your King Arthur's knights. I do not know how the fool came by it, for it is clearly far older than the 11th century, when your people lived in huts of mud.
And for this reason, you'd rather die than hand it over?
No. For this one!
Oh. Now, I need to quickly get up there, because otherwise we're going to get shot to death.
You are a fool to come here!
We're going to get shot to death up here anyway. Do I have a assault rifle? No, I don't. I just have pistols. This isn't going to be...
Your movements betray your confusion. Do you understand this?
No, we just have pistols.
Do you understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine.
Basically, we just have to keep
what you wish for.
dodge him
Your curiosity now.
and his blasts,
It's time to die.
and just keep at his face.
Have I satisfied your curiosity now? Then it's time to die. Now you will see your foolishness. Do you understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine. Where is your clever tongue now?
Ow.
Your fate approaches. You understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine. Try to take what you came for. Your fate approaches. Beg for your life. Your fate approaches.
We were doing okay with that.
You are a fool to come here.
I could have done with bringing the assault rifle with me, but swings and roundabouts.
You will not be so lucky this time. You will not be so lucky this time. You will not be so lucky this time. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? Then it's time to die!
I think I made a bad choice here.
You are a fool to come here! Your movements betray your confusion. Beg for your life! You are a fool to come here! You will not...
As I say, I should have got an assault rifle, but too late to get one now.
Your movements betray your confusion. Now you will see your foolishness.
Just suffice with
You
pistol.
are a fool
Oh,
to come here.
come on.
Do you understand, Miss Croft? The artifact is mine.
You understand,
You
Miss Croft, the
understand,
artifact.
Miss Croft? The artifact is mine.
I urged you the first 50 times.
Now.
Attack a moto. I urged you the first time. Whoa.
You will not be so lucky this time. Now you will see your foolishness. You will not be so lucky this time. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? Then it's time.
I think I'm going to come to a decision which I'll announce once I've finished this boss fight anyway.
You understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Your movements betray your confusion. Where is your clever tongue now? Try to take what you came for. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die! Your movements betray your confusion. Your fate approaches. Here is what you wish for.
Yeah, dodge too early, and that was the wrong dodge.
You will not be so lucky this time. Your movements betray your confusion. Now you will see your foolishness. You are a fool to come here. You will not be so lucky this time.
Which isn't good.
Do you understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Where is your clever tongue now? Where is your clever tongue now? You are a fool to come here!
Jump when it's rolling, jump and
Beg for your life! Now you'll see your foolishness!
Have I said how sexy this Lara's dress looks here?
You understand,
Nice.
Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Now you'll see your foolishness! Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die! You are a fool to come here! Your movements betray your confusion. Take for your life! You will not be so lucky this time. You will not be so lucky this time. Do you understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Do you understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. You are a fool to come here!
How long have we been on Japan? 20 minutes, not bad.
You will not be so lucky this time. Try to take what you came for. Do you understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. You will not be so lucky this time. Now you will see your foolishness. You are a fool to come here. You will not be so lucky this time. You are a fool to come here.
I think after this stream, this challenge might be very well abandoned, I think, because I'm not really good enough at learning
Now
to pull
you will
this off.
see your foolishness. Try to take what you came for. You are a fool to come here. Beg for your life. Your fate approaches. Beg for your life.
See
You
how it
understand,
feels
Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Where is your clever tongue now? Now you will see your foolishness.
Well, too late.
You will not be so lucky this time. Now you will see your foolishness. Here is what is your clever tongue now? You are a fool who come here! Now you will see your foolishness! You will not be so lucky this time. Your movements betray your confusion. You understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Your movements betray your confusion. You will not be so lucky this time. Your movements betray your confusion.
Oh, sorry, I do apologize for that.
Satisfied your curiosity now. It's time to die! Your movements betray your confusion.
One more go at this, and I'm getting a bit tired and hungry, so... Or a couple more goes at this, rather. And then I'll, wind down.
Your movements betray your confusion. Your movements betray your confusion. Where is your clever tongue now? You will not be so lucky this time. You understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Now you will see your... Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die!
Nice, okay. Yeah, I've decided we're completely abandoning this. We're just going to go with using medipacks, and then once we've got back to this, we'll just be shooting like straight going through.
You understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. You are a fool to come here! You will not be so lucky this time. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die! Beg for your life! Have I satisfied your curiosity now? And it's time to die! Now you will see your foolishness! Now you will see your foolishness! Your fate approaches! Where is your clever tongue now? Beg for your life! Do you understand, Ms. Croft? The artifact is mine. Do you understand,
Nearly
Ms.
had it,
Croft?
nearly had it.
Where is your clever tongue now? You are a fool to come here! You are a fool to come here!
Okay, Sakamoto, I'm getting really annoyed with you now.
Your movements betray your confusion. Where is your clever tongue now? Have I satisfied your curiosity now? It's time to die! You will not be so lucky this time. Have I satisfied your curiosity now? It's time to die! Where is your clever tongue now? Take for your life! Your fate approaches! Where is your clever tongue? Hitoki, hell swallow you.
This is it, all right.
Did you see what it can do?
Yes, Alistair, I did.
Suarez got a chopper outside waiting for you.
Excellent. Tell him he's the new favorite person.
It's been a long
Sam. I'm very relieved to find you here.
I am relieving myself too. What about Tom?
You say you're relieving yourself?
Where is he?
It depends on whether he was naughty or nice.
We've got a line on James Rutland, by the way. Want to go together?
Absolutely. Africa is among my favorite continents.
Okay, so we unlocked a new outfit, which will be the ripped dress. That took us half an hour, and I think, as I say, we're gonna be. I think next time we play Legend, the No Loads No Meds challenge is probably going to be abandoned, mainly because I don't think I'm competent enough at Legend to do such a thing. I was going to say, maybe I'll watch the VOD back and think differently, but you can judge that for yourself. But anyone who gave me support in regards to that, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at NevByte for future streams. I don't know what next one's going to be. I did have the original idea in mind of... oh god, I'm starting to actually get sick. Resident Evil remake. But that might possibly change depending on... Because there's a certain game of mine there is a certain game that
echoes of Siaska's power.
I've been wanting
Whilst
to play,
Nova
which
speaks
comes
with the
out
ILS,
over
the party
the course of next week. But do stay tuned in regards to that. So who can we raid? I've been wanting to play, which comes out. Okay, so I think we are going to raid Midnight, Nondescript Midnight, who's doing who's playing Tomb Raider 3 at the moment. So let's see if the raid function works this time. Yep, I believe that is the right channel name. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. Ta-ra for now. We ready to raid?